Welcome back to the Academic League of Iivar. I realize that I've been forgetting to actually show what I'm doing with my planets, so let me just go through all of my planets and show what I've done. So my capital's a variety world. That's mostly because, pretty much I'm doing Unity production and science production. I might switch over these generator districts either into industrial or mining because I already actually have a really good amount of energy credits. I need these two city districts, so let me convert this generator district into 2 city districts. That way I have all of my building slots available. And I'll do a mining district. This world is a energy world. I've got that all set up. This is a mining world. I really like to get the technology that allows me to boost my mining districts. That'd be nice because my minerals are a little bit lagging behind. This is Umikandra, one of the planets that I took over, and I haven't really repurposed it into anything in particular. Consumer goods world or mining world, I haven't quite decided here. Probably I'd go for consumer good world, and then that way the rest of my worlds can be focused on alloys. So I think probably these 2 worlds will be research worlds. Yeah, and then this is Gish, which is the new planet I just acquired. I'll switch one of these generator districts for a city district. That way I can get this last building slot. It's gonna take a lot of influence to take this territory here. So I'm gonna let the Inarian Union of Dominions propose subjugation. Because this only costs 125 influence, but it's going to cost me it'll cost me 75 influence per starbase. So 2 of these starbases will take the same amount of influence it does to vassalize them. So what I'm thinking is that if I vassalize them, I let them spend their influence on claiming this territory. It's not anything too special. There's no planets here. I've already taken the planets. Yeah, I would get influence from this, and they could, if I do expansion regulated, they would pay me influence to expand their territory. Unified sensors, maybe. Ooh, this would actually make the cost even less. Only 75. That's pretty sweet. I have a lot of things competing for influence. That's currently my big bottleneck right now. I would also like to eventually use some of that influence to build the hyper relay network. Once this truce expires in 5 years, I will declare war on them, subjugate them as well, unless they are willing to accept. I might propose subjugation. So actually I'd probably go for the Kingdom of Chirk first. That makes sense. Also I have an unspent civic point that I haven't gotten to. Let's reform the government. Distinguish Admiralty is tempting for the ship fire rate. And the admirals in general start at level 3 is pretty sweet. Gonna go for Distinguished Admiralty. Just gives me that little boost in combat. I think that's worth it. This costs 4,620 unity. That's fine. Reform. Now, I've been pretty disappointed in the performance of my destroyers. I haven't used my cruiser really that much yet, just for some small little things. But this 90% evasion is just really nice. So I think at this point, the most cost-effective thing for me to build is corvettes. And there's almost a thought that this destroyer and cruiser are just there to slow down my fleet. Like, I might even break them off. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Actually, cancel this upgrade. Transfer ships. I'm just going to break off my cruiser and destroyers. So this ship is 454 speed. So, like, say I wanted to get from my capital all the way up to border of here, sure, that'd only take me 566 days, whereas this fleet would take 666, so it's only serving to slow me down. Corvette build cost and build speed could be pretty sweet if I'm going heavy in on the corvettes, which I think I will. Let me remove those and then just 90 corvettes and reinforced fleet. Some crystals, mostly alloys. Sounds good. I can actually afford that. So just spam those corvettes. Propose subjugation. Protectorate. I really just want access through their borders, really. I don't need much else. Ooh, that even makes it cheaper. Interesting. Yeah, I think these terms are good for me. Yeah, sure. 50 influence. That's even better. Haha, we've done it. They have been subjugated. Fantastic. I mean, I could come around here, clean up some of the random aliens that are occupying my vassals' my vassals' territory, just clean the way for whenever I need fleets to go through. That way they're a little bit safer. Oh, and I'm gonna train up some more armies. My robots are actually droids. I could start getting them as my armies. Build up some more armies just in case I need them. Oh, and I have enough influence, so let's do proposed subjugation. How did I do it before? I got it down to 50 at one point. Holdings makes it more expensive. Unified sensors makes it cheaper, though. How is it calculated? It makes no sense. Like, it makes sense that the more strict the rules are, like if you're demanding a tax, it costs more influence because you're getting a better deal out of it. Unified sensors is like, they get a bonus. I guess it's like calculated based off of the relations, perhaps, is why. We do non-aggression pact, establish embassy, guarantee independence, I suppose, just to get that relations up so that I can spend less influence on it, perhaps. All right, they've accepted my pacts that boost the relations a little bit. And then, oh, right. Oops. That was a mistake. Why is it 50 now? What? Makes no sense to me. Whatever. Sure, I'll take it. All right, they've been subjugated. Sure, whatever. Oh, I could get Ministry of Truth for an extra influence. Okay, yeah, I see. Giving them those planets was unwise, perhaps. The Priki species has rebelled in the very planets that I gave them. I probably should have held on to it. The Priki have rebelled and taken over these planets. That's fine. You're going to be absolutely and utterly crushed. Let's move my fleet into position. My armies are in position. My fleets are in position. Let's do this. The Priki have resurged, but that is unacceptable. I'll declare war to subjugate them, just because I don't want to spend the influence to claim their territory. Let's declare war to vassalize them, to subjugate them. Immediately smash up into their main territory. Honestly, I think I can split this fleet in half. Relic activation. We have the Yunt Cryo Core, extra pops when establishing a colony, and better energy weapon attack speed. Oh my gosh, energy weapon attack speed. I've already built my ships to only have energy weapons. Ships coming in. They really don't stand a chance. Oh, come on. Research. Oh, here is their fleet. They really don't stand a chance. Come on, stop it with the pop-ups. Whatever, we stand divided. Alright. Their fleet was obliterated. I only took one corvette as a casualty. Land on Drifting Isle. Just take out this. Armies are already landing. Taking that. And already taken that while I was looking away. Yeah, fairly easy. Let's just send this fleet to mop up the rest. Yeah. Alright, we've done it. And they are now my subjects. So that was pretty good. We got 3 new subjects. One concern that I have is that they are going to have, all of them have a bit of a loyalty modifier due to divided patronage because I have a lot of different subjects. I'll do a trade negotiation, and I want them to, while they're still currently loyal, I pledge your loyalty for 30 years, and I will give you whatever you want in return. Let's give you, sure, some consumer goods. Do you want that? It's a small cost to pay. I already have plenty in stockpile. Union of Dominions is already close enough to being loyal. Pricion Shipping Alliance. They're currently disloyal. I didn't expect them to be loyal. They have a low opinion of me. They're fanatic xenophobe. We don't have compatible ethics, divided patronage, and also recently subjugated. Biharan bloodletters are scary. There's not much time left for the the Chuzuk Empire. Yeah, I have a suspicion that this planet is not looking too healthy. I don't get why they're doing these little dropships are landing, but they have no armies on this planet. I guess they are just gonna wipe this planet from the map. 7 pops left. Wow, the pops dying actually made the stability go up. I don't get why this animation keeps playing. Oh my gosh. It's like, are we landing armies or are we not? What's going on? Yeah. This planet is now a depopulated tomb world after a massive orbital bombardment, and with that, the Tizru Empire is no more. The war continues with the rest of the Hijam Concern, Uzuk Star Realm, and Citizen Coalition of Wolius. But I do not think that, despite being my subject, they still have their borders closed. So that war is pretty much just gonna end due to war exhaustion. Oh, raiding fleet. Are you being raided? Yes, you are. Okay. Yeah, the Preeki are not having the best of time. They got vassalized and now they're being raided. I'm not gonna help them. It only keeps them weaker, which, you know, they're a disloyal subject. I will not complain if they take some damage. There's another fleet over here, the Polarian Automated Fleet. Yeah, sure, you can go and start wiping out some of these threats over here. Hostile fleets, let's just take it out. Ooh, whoa. Oh yeah, these guys have high shields. This might actually be a bit of a problem. These guys actually have really, really tough shields. Yeah, I'm gonna retreat. I don't want to lose my fleet. Oops, okay. Yeah, maybe designing a secondary corvette that can deal with shields just to supplement my fleets. Alright, and then I'm gonna go over here with this ship, Fleet Manager, retrofit these fleets into shield smashers. Let me see how my factions are doing. I've been kind of annoying them. The spiritualists certainly do not like what I've been doing. They already hate me, so let me suppress them just to try and get rid of the faction. There's only 8 pops left in my empire that support this faction, but it would be nice to just get rid of them entirely. Alright, taking out these mining drones. Should be nice and easy. They don't have any shields anyways. The formation of the Galactic Council. The members of the Galactic community have voted to establish a Galactic Council. Membership in this august body will be limited to representatives from the 3 most powerful and influential empires in the community. Until a new council is elected, these are the Iivar Star Realm, the Academic League of Iivar, and the Citizen Coalition of Wolius. The members of the council are expected to lead and safeguard the Galactic community. Their increased powers allow them to cut through some of the red tape that so often inhibits the decision-making process in large political institutions. We can now finally get things done. Declare the Biharan bloodletters as a crisis and have the entire galactic community fight together in one massive strike at the Biharan bloodletters. So once I have the influence for that, that is definitely very tempting. Let's take out this fleet finally. Hopefully my shield destroyers are successful. Hopefully I don't take too many losses either. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I figured all of those planets would eventually give the Biharan bloodletters the edge. They now have a superior economy, which probably means eventually they'll outpace me in the fleet department. Okay, so this wormhole... Ooh. Okay. It's a little far away to be able to claim it. Likely the Biharan bloodletters are going to get through to this. Oh, they have... Oh, they're starting to build their hyper relay network already. Okay, I should probably get working on mine as well then. Let me build the first hyper relay network in Evo. Yeah, let's take out the crystals once and for all. So let's take this out. Lost a couple ships already, but it looks like it's not too much problem. Okay, another wormhole. Okay, so that connects up to here. It's nice that these wormholes are kind of connecting up between the 2 sides of the galaxy, so that way, like, if I need to respond to a threat, I can pop between the 2 sides. Nominate Custodian, Iivar Star Realm. No. Unacceptable. The only Custodian that I will have is me. Ooh, that's neat. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so I've gotten these. You can see by the thicker hyperlanes, I've gotten these connected up. And that means my ships can travel faster through my territory. They can just teleport between these relays instead of having to move between the things. Very good. Mining drones, ancient mineral processing hub. Let's destroy it. Good. Mining base destroyed. Fantastic. And let's finish them off. They have quite a few little mining drones around this area. Cool. And then I've got the final cybernetics tradition unlocked. And I will go ahead and get shared destiny, which should help with my loyalty substantially. Pretty good. I'm actually going to get the Prekian shipping alliance loyal, potentially. Oh yeah, that was nice. The shared destiny also gives us additional envoys. So if we weren't already strong in the galactic community, we will be very soon. Mopping up all of these little tiny fleets. Clearing the way for our expansion. Wow, advanced Xeno studies is actually quite a heated debate. Citizen Coalition of Wolius. Oh, they must have gotten a lot of favors in order to try and... How do they have favors from me? I've never given them any favors. What? Oh, I see. Yeah. The diplomacy tradition tree gives you favors for just having an envoy, improving relations or whatever. Cool. My hyper relay network is definitely coming online pretty well. Like say I want this fleet to get up here. It'll take 88 days because if we go to it, it just goes into these and then goes whoosh, 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 whoosh. Skipping the, you're just basically teleporting to the next system. That'll just help redeploying my fleet to the right position. Okay, my fleets are in position. Let's do this. All right, let's take out these amoebas. Nice and easy. Not any damage yet. Okay, they're not that bad. Strike at the source. Ah, get out of the way. Yes. Alright. We've taken out all the amoeba here. Does that mean they stop spawning, perhaps? I'm going to ban these marauder systems because I don't want my fleets to reroute through there. That would be bad. Where's the wormhole I just explored? Here to here? Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's directly into their territory. There's a lot of wormholes that will make this war with the Biharan Bloodletters just absolutely nightmarish. It's such a large area to cover. There would be a massive campaign. Unlike, you know, up over here at the Pre-Key Key where it's more of a densely packed war. All of the wars I've fought so far are like, you know, relatively small campaigns, but the Biharan Bloodletters just can like pop up anywhere in the galaxy pretty much. It'll just make responding to all their threats painful. Like even if I outnumber them, it could be difficult to just make sure that I have all my fronts covered. Yeah, this episode probably wasn't exciting as the last few, but I got a lot done, I feel like. I've got 3 new subjects, I've gotten through expanded my territory, got my hyper relay network up, got a lot of this area cleared out. Feeling moderately confident. I'm thinking next episode, let's take the fight to the Biharan Bloodletters, and I mean, I feel like once that threat is dealt with, the galaxy will be a stable place for the most part. I mean, there is the matter of the civilian shard, which is absolutely terrifying with their overwhelming. But I think once the Biharan Bloodletters are dealt with, that should be perhaps enough. That I think the main issue with them is they have so many planets. That's going to be really hard to dislodge them. Like, you know, I would be forced to occupy that territory, and then I have to deal with all of these planets somehow and all of their pops. So almost, it's less about taking them out to some degree. Like, the actual war is going to be tough, but on top of that, keeping them in check will be even harder, I feel like. The Pre-Key were not very large. With that, thanks for watching, and goodbye.